Well, Martha, we just finished a podcast, and we were talking about the new book, Altogether Forgiven. We are basically socked away in Columbus, Georgia, where we received free room nights, and we've been here for about 4 or 5 days, and we've both been writing, and we're looking forward to what's coming out of this, because one of the things is Altogether Forgiven, the book. And you were wanting to give a couple of little dangling carrots and yummy tasties to share today. Could you do that?
Gladly. I want to thank again those who are praying, and those faithful ones that are interested in. One person especially has been interested in knowing the answer to the question, what is finished? Jesus said that. And I knew that I didn't know. The commentators say the full plan of salvation, and that was not enough for me. So I really set out to pray, and the Lord showed me, and it has blown me away, changed the book focus. And actually, you said the other day when I was overwhelmed with how many chapters it's exploded into, you said maybe you have 2 books.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's the answer, because it's just mind-boggling.
Well, you were saying the other day that it literally is becoming almost like an encyclopedia.
I did call it an encyclopedia.
It's developing, and this is branching off into this element of God. Wait, go wait for that plane.
See, Columbus is the site of Fort Benning, one of the major Army bases. And this is my absolute delight, because in the hotel we've seen a lot of military.
A lot of guys that are moving into the area, and they basically are using this as an in-between place.
It's a complete apartment. We each have a complete apartment with kitchen, and it's been wonderful. But really, this town is beautiful, but there is nothing.
There's nothing here.
To do.
There's nothing here.
Yeah.
But it's perfect for us.
It's perfect because we don't need anything.
Yeah, we've been writing.
Yeah. So then they say, "What are you doing here? Working?"
Yeah.
But it's been an amazing time of revelation and change, and it has radically affected my life, literally, writing this book has. And so it's I attribute the power of it to prayer.
Absolutely.
And just am so grateful for those some have fasted too.
It's just so worth it. You came down one morning and read me a chapter when we were at the house, and I told you this, and I said, you literally have taken forgiveness and you have exploded it. You have literally exploded the purpose of it, the reason for it, and everything. And I said, oh my gosh, you've taken it somewhere that I've never been, never even saw that was. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's exploded, it's gone, it's just wow.
Yeah, and you were right in front of me, profoundly impacted by it. You said, you've changed my idea of forgiveness.
Well, I thought even the purpose of forgiveness, why you forgive, and what it is for, it was completely annihilated, and I was like, wow.
It's really not like any other book on forgiveness I've ever read. It goes from a different place.
Well, the cool thing is that you were going down a path on forgiveness, and you were delving into certain areas, and then all of a sudden there was an offshoot that went off, and it's an offshoot that it's an offshoot that I really in particular thought, wow, I've been wanting that book for a long time. I've been wanting this other book for a long time on the exchange life, and I've been asking for that for a long time.
I've been astonished too, John, that everybody that's read a chapter or 2 of it, Jennifer and Carol and others, had the same terrific impact over it. And it's like it opens up a new realm of some kind, some spiritual realm is opened up by it. It's amazing to me.
You're not giving theology in itself. You're not expounding or
It's not a teaching, is it?
no.
It's a revelation.
It's a revelatory impartation. It literally
It is
is.
an impartation.
It's a life-giving thing. It literally is. Christ is giving you meat that's not just for me to. Oh yes, now I can understand. Now I can get what forgiveness is. No, you're not theologically giving me the 10-point list of why to forgive, how to forgive, and what's the purpose of forgiveness. You're giving me Him. That's really, ultimately, that's exactly what it is. That's what you're giving me. The reason why it's exploding in me is it's Him. And I'll never be the same about forgiveness. I'll never look at forgiveness the same. I'll never see forgiveness the same. I'll never...
It seems to be by the reaction, what you've always said, not another teaching but a living impartation.
Yes.
And the word impartation, I can see it when it hits.
Absolutely.
I'm just so privileged to be given this revelation. It's just...
We had hoped that this one was going to be available at the conference. I don't know if that's going to happen or if it's going to be just after the conference, because there's so much that goes on with getting your book ready with pre-flight, and all the files have to be in order and they have to be set up in a certain template and way in order to get it printed. So I don't know if it's going to happen, but it will be shortly thereafter. If it's not at the conference, like the Mystery of Discipleship, Altogether Forgiven will be shortly after, and we'll do a big splash about it when it is absolutely going to be there.
We will. We'll be excited. And I can't even tell if it's finished enough to go to the printer. I don't even know that yet. I hope I would soon see the wind up to the...
Well, that's what I was saying when the person's alarm went off. It's become like an encyclopedia that there's just been tributaries going off, and which that's his life. If I'm sitting talking to you, I'm not just telling you. We're developing a conversation, and it has many directions that it goes off. If you get something, then I go off on something, and so it's like you're in a conversation with him, and he's bringing his word. It's awesome. It's awesome. You're all gonna love it.
It's I just don't have words for it. It's one of the most amazing things I've ever been through. And you know, I believe that whatever you give prayer to, the fruit of that thing is yours, your reward.
I agree with that.
Everyone who's sowing prayer into it will receive the fruit attributed to them in God's reward system. Everybody wins. The servant and the prayer and the everybody. Okay, but we will know more about it by the time the conference is here in a few weeks. We'll know exactly where it stands and how it's progressive to the close it is. But we'll see what God does.
We're looking forward to seeing you at the conference, and we're looking forward to this book being done. So we just bless you and thank you for listening and watching, and we will have more to come very soon.
God bless you.